as I told you earlier in the show, when we bring CEOs on this program, it pays to listen to what they have to say. For example, last December, we spoke to the head of a cloud-based software company called Anaplan, which helps businesses with forecasting and financial planning. He told a really compelling story, and guess what? Since then, the stock has given you a 61% monster gain, and that includes an 18% run on Tuesday of last week after the company shot the lights out with a fantastic beat and raise quarter. As much as I hate to chase stocks that have run already, I think this one has more to run. So let's check in with Frank Calderoni. He's the chairman and CEO of Anaplan to get a better read on how his company's doing, where it's headed. Mr. Calderoni, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, Frank. Have a seat. Good to see you. Now, people don't realize I have known Frank for a long time because he was CFO of Cisco and of Red Hat, two companies you know that I am very enamored of. Red Hat couldn't be swallowed up by IBM. I saw you last year. And you said, I've got a good one. I'm on Anaplan. I thought you were going to be the CFO. You're the CEO. What's it like to go to CFO to CEO? And what are you doing so right that you have accelerating revenue growth already?
Well, Jim, it's been a great opportunity. I mean, I've been in the company over 2 years now, and just to kind of see how we've progressed over that time frame has been phenomenal. It goes into the great employees, great partners, and also great customers, I think. And we're in a great space. The whole finance, if you look at connected planning, it's in a space that really hasn't been addressed in such a long time, so a tremendous amount of opportunity for us.
How can you help companies get visibility that have limited visibility?
You know, having been in this profession for so many years, getting information has been a challenge for so long. I've dealt with it in some of the examples that you mentioned before the company is part of. So what we do is we allow the connection of data, people, and plans within an enterprise, right? So it's not just financial planning, what we call connected planning, so enterprise planning. So planning that occurs in finance, but also in sales, in supply chain, in HR as relates to
in all of the cloud,
so it's the whole thing.
Different verticals, all of those.
Exactly, right. So think about bringing all that together within one platform, which is very unique, that allows that full connection. So you're getting real-time information at the hands of those that need to make decisions. And then therefore, it also helps them make those decisions and then measure their progress toward what they intended to accomplish. And that's where the value comes in, right? So is it a reduction in supply chain or in basic process? Is it a reduction in cost? Is it more intelligence? Is it better prediction about the future?
Yeah, so I saw Workday bought a company very similar to what I think you guys do. Where they do some planning. My wife's on the board of Bucknell. She put, sorry, don't worry. She picked those guys a little before. But it does seem like
I should go and talk to her.
Well, look, she's fungible. But it does seem they're the only two companies. I don't see a lot of companies in your vertical.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about, the first thing I think is happening here is the whole digitization.
Right.
That's occurring.
And we had Mark on last night talking about that.
Exactly. So I think that's a big wave that's happening across enterprise. And so I think that's now encouraging the need for some of the application that we have. And I think what sets us up, which is unique, is kind of what I said, which is we're across the enterprise as a platform, which allows that, the togetherness of the data, people, and plans.
Well, you do work for VMware. Now, I know the stock's been weak of late, but they're very smart guys. So they chose you, and you're able to help them do what?
So they work with us in the sales organization. Okay. So how they manage all the territories that they assign to their reps, right? So they have a large population. That's all done in Anaplan. Gives them all the intelligence as to what's really happening, forecasting, and things like that. So it's providing them with a tremendous amount of intelligence to manage their business.
I'm used to companies saying they got a flywheel going, and I like that, although rarely do I really see the flywheel. You use the term honeycomb. Explain that to me.
So thank you for picking that up. Yep. I love it. So when we have a land and expand model, and so the beauty about the platform is that it's not a prepackaged application. It's one that is customized to our customers' needs. So we'll start in a particular area of finance or a particular area of sales, and then we start to expand in other parts. So it allows them to connect their process. And so the honeycomb is like the first use case is one of the honeycombs, and then you connect the honeycombs.
Got
and
it.
when you think about it across the enterprise, it's sort of like what we did back in the time of doing end-to-end process mapping.
Yes, yes.
This is a form of end-to-end process mapping, leveraging a technology platform that brings it all together and drives value for the company.
You did something. Usually I'm so afraid of companies that invest. They say it's an investment year. How are you able to have the investment? You did, and you talked about that throughout the call, and also be able to hit the numbers.
I think we're early in the space,
Okay.
so it's important to make the investment. I said this when I joined Anaplan a few years ago, back at the time we were private, going to
Right.
the investors, and saying that I saw a tremendous amount of opportunity and I want to invest. And so the investment is really in the go-to-market as well as in the technology.
Right.
Right. That's the secret sauce that we have. So invest in that so we can scale, and that's what we've been doing. And the investment is allowing us to drive growth. I mean, this past quarter, 57%,
62
growth,
percent.
which
I
is,
mean, 47% revenue, sub growth 48%. These are remarkable numbers. And what I think, I've known you as a winner wherever you've been, and I don't think that the run the stock had necessarily is equal to all the good things that are happening at your company.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that.
absolutely-
Your endorsement means a lot.
Oh, you're terrific, Frank. That's Frank Calderoni, Chairman and CEO of Anaplan. Been a winner everywhere he is. This one's a great one. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.